against all odds, and also kind of makes the Cold Embrace not so useful when it comes to save, because he's going to stack up those flames, allow you to burn anyway, along with Shadow Demon as well. They've just got such a high ability to penetrate through the Cold Embrace. That's not going to be a very good spell this game.
True.
It'll be very annoying, and they don't have the burst. You know, that's the thing when you go with the Wyvern and the Titan, and even the Centaur as well. And there's no magic burst, which is going to help them rip through this Huskar. So I have a feeling he's going to be a really big problem when he gets low on HP.
Yeah.
Maybe the Drow can output enough damage. Maybe she can go crits, or well, you don't really want to go crits on Drow anymore. So I think still you're just trying to get as much damage as possible. Use her multi-shot to try and burst down the Huskar. It's a big ask though.
The only saving grace for Vici is that that Liquid don't really have like a hero that pairs up with Huskar extremely well. For example, if they had like Oracle or Dazzle or something like that, it would be like a huge. This Huskar would be a huge problem. But right now it's just Huskar. No. If he has a good game, it's gonna be hard. But in case he gets like ganked mid or killed, should be dealt with.
I certainly do agree, my learned friend, as we get into game number 2. This is a best of 2 series between Liquid and Vici Gaming, as they battle out for these all-important points here in the group stages of the One Esports Singapore Invitational. Let's get into it. And Ori, of course, going to be starting up in this middle lane, probably going to be bullied quite significantly by Quakeville. We'll see how well the TA will be able to recover in the jug. Or perhaps she might even turn the lane. Who knows? It's happened before. I've seen TAs win lanes before.
Yeah. Yank running for his Ducksmith.
Get him, boy. Yeah, Liquid. They are making their way over, but I mean, they don't have any way to punish this.
And how do you want to punish it? Do you want to hit him and give him more stacks?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know, blinding light him further under the tower.
That could work. That
Yeah,
would
kind
be
of
pretty cool.
kind of impossible to pull off, though.
30 seconds to battle.
Alrighty. You're starting down on the bottom lane, being very cautious. Interesting build. 4 Iron Branches, a Magic Stick, and 6 Tangos.
There's fighting top.
Is there now? You're certainly right. There is a little bit of hanky-panky going on as DY tries to smash in the Bristleback a wee bit. Not going to get much done. Insania coming over. Didn't start with Blinding Light. Of course, he's with the Bristleback, so that's going to mean that he can't really contest these runes, although Mickey's trying to against DY here. Let's see who's got the quicker fingers. It is DY. He's been practicing.
It's the Chinese players. They're one level higher.
Yeah, just yeah, they're probably done their practicing, you know. Got a finger muscle trainer coaching, just comes and makes them click really fast.
I mean, there is an option in Dota settings that basically when you hold down right click, your mouse keeps clicking. So I recommend that to everyone because it has a no downfall.
Can you bind it to a button?
No.
Okay, so it's got to be in your right click, but still, I mean, why not?
Exactly. So
also, if you've got a really rubbish mic, oh yeah, Ori is dropping super low in the middle lane. Boxy loses courier as well. Interesting. Yeah, I think that was DY who just dived in from behind and grabbed that one. Oh, Norris actually starts off with the multi-shot. Is that common? I mean, it's a lot of damage.
Not sure. It's a good way to either outpush the lane or harass the hero. I feel like Frost Arrows are still really good because with Frost Arrows, not only that you get the 5 bonus damage, which is kind of whatever, but the best thing about it is that you don't aggro creep, so we can just stand there, hit heroes, and like the lane equilibrium doesn't change at all.
Yeah, it's big news.
The multi-shot is kind of nice for the sandstorm though. You can just multi-shot in the sandstorm and do some damage.
Hope for the best. Maybe I'll hit him, who knows. Let's see if he uses it here. Nope, just gonna let DY die. Fair enough then. There's your combo coming out though. Disruption into Burrow Strike. Kind of feels like DY wasn't really prepared for the level 2s. Wasn't keeping an eye on their levels. That's a bit of oversight on his behalf, I would say. And ends up in his death.
Yeah, Huskar is winning mid a lot. 11-7 against 6-1.
Yeah, I mean, you got to expect this one to go this way. You pick Huskar, you kind of sacrifice your late game, and you force yourself into a very momentum-based lineup. In return, you're going to smash this middle lane and send Ori to the jungle, and probably make him very sad.
Yeah. The thing about Huskar this year is really strong in late game with the level 25 talent, but in mid game he's not that good.
True. Good point. They'll try and weather the storm as best they can, though. Well, it's actually more Vici Gaming will have to weather the storm, as Liquid will be ahead coming out of this laning phase, it looks like. Especially with Mickey doing so well up here in the top lane, being constantly pummeled with magic by Insania. Yang gonna do his best, but there's not really so much he could do. It's also very annoying for Yang as well, because he doesn't even get stacks for the attacks coming out onto him. He's not even going to get these retaliate stacks from the way in which the bristle deals damage. So, yeah, very inefficient lane for him.
True. It's a very similar thing with Sven. That's why Sven is very good playing against Centaur. You cleave him.
Yeah, true. That indirect damage, we can call it.
Wow.
Terminology, I know. Yura's just continuing to fire frost arrows at fools down in the bottom lane, doing his best. Basically just spamming this multi-shot every time it's off cooldown, I've noticed, which is a pretty solid way to lane. It costs 60 mana, it does a ton of damage, especially if you keep on landing them on support who's like sitting in the trees and can't escape or whatever. It's very, very good.
Yeah, this spell is insane.
It's very fun to play as well. I mean, it does everything. It helps you farm, it slows, it helps you get kills. You can frost arrow, multi-shot, and it's just like even more damage coming out, and you slow them to start with as well. It's a lot of value for one spell.
Like the interesting part is that it has arrow range multiplier is 2. So basically, like it's your range times 2. So if you get like a dragon lance or some neutral item which gives you range, there's like an insane range on this spell.
Yeah, I played a game which went over 20 minutes and got a ballista. That was pretty funny. I could hit them in the fountain from the tier 2.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know why that was a thing, but it was, and it was amusing.
Oh boy.
Koigfa being run down here. Ori and PYW are on top of him. He's trying to turn it around. Maybe he's got enough fire onto Ori to bring him down. 5 stacks, no refraction. Might be enough. He tries to heal himself up through it. 1-0. Ori survives.
One more hit and Ori would have died.
That would have been it. That would have been it, but not today, I'm afraid. So, 5 minutes in. Vici Gaming get an extremely crucial kill onto Koigfa in the middle lane. It does cost them a couple of rotations, but that's very much worth it indeed to give Templar Assassin just a little bit of breathing room, and now she can happily jungle away. Although, PYW, yeah, he's going to try and go for the TP here. Might make it out, actually. My goodness. Everybody's just surviving right now. Yeah, 4 stacks, not enough. You're on fire. Never read the debuff for Burning Spear before, but it's in caps apparently. Never knew that.
I really like how Koigfa isn't buying boots and he's going straight for the armlet. Because he doesn't really need the movement speed, he just needs to be a beefy boy and, you know, hit people. So I like that. The mid tower is half HP.
Yeah, already taken a big dumpstering of damage from the Huskar lane. Meanwhile, Bristle taking a couple of hits from Yang up at top. Annoying, but not much for Mickey to be too worried about here as he just continues farming up as much as he can. 50 CS in under 7 minutes is very, very good for Mickey.
Well, that's impressive.
Yeah, they've been. I've noticed they've been playing with the big stack a lot as well, just trying to get as much as possible. Insania just being his little battery for him, his little Energizer bunny here on the castle. He's just going for an early Vanguard as well. Probably turning that into an early Crimson. All their damage is physical, so I don't see why not. That makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Halbert is also gonna be really good this game. First of all, to like disarm people, but also he's gonna have a ton of regen. Now he's farming, what is it, like triple stack on 2 camps. Oh my god, it's gonna be so fast.
Are we hitting any records? I don't really know CS records, but I mean, this must be pretty up there, right? Look at this guy go. Get in them neutral items. Get him. Poor man's shield. Hell yeah. Get in the bank. He's even getting all these summoning neutrals as well, so he's all the way up to 84 CS in 7 minutes 30. This is insane. Pop a shrine, why not? One man shrine just to top up your health and mana. Maybe getting a little bit greedy, but whatever. I'm into it. Yeah, quite fair. He's forcing 2 heroes to be mid and just hold this lane against him. So, like, there's no way they can punish this Bristle who's just jungling. There's no way they can put pressure on the tower. He's just chilling. Mickey is doing whatever he wants. And bottom lane, I think Liquid are struggling a little bit down here as Eurus has been able to get on the board a bit, but...
Yeah, I think this is the like a saving grace for Vici is that Drow is free farming.
Yeah.
Sand King left for top. This Drow is just having a time of her life.
But down at bottom lane, there is a couple of rotations. Mickey's made his way down. And Tiger is here as well. I'm not sure. I mean, I guess they're here this early to try and secure the outpost and see if they can get both or be greedy or something like that. Or maybe they'll move back to top, but Mickey does seem to have made his home down here in the bottom lane. Maybe they just want to put some pressure on Eurus. Stop him free farming. Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Rip through these creeps very easily, but now they've got 2 stacks of goo on hand. Make it 3. Mickey is chasing DY, gonna go for the stomp, but will not land it. Oh, he actually does land it on the Bristleback. His Astral Spirit was here, and a TP out from Eurus, gonna keep him nice and safe. Meanwhile, Tiger's actually being run down here by the Wyvern and by DY, and they will be able to bring him down, I think. One more right click does come through from PYW, grabbing that kill onto Tiger, and now Mickey, he's looking for more. Mana comes up, Stomp comes in, not able to be dodged out by the Bristle, and another TP. DY is out of there, they've got nothing, and that's gonna be everybody survive.
This is kind of unfortunate, but they will most likely get this tower because of it. And mid tower is also dying.
Slowly but surely, yeah, middle tower being whittled away. Ori, luckily, even finding himself an Iron Talon as well, so able to keep himself very healthy. Meanwhile, PLW. Let's see what he can see. There's actually a courier. What the hell? What the? What? Oh my god, wait, it's alive? It's alive? The courier lives! It was a perfect bait from Huskar all along. Koikfa, what a genius. He's still playing with this thing. He's wanting to check the ward spot. Nothing there. Alright, that was interesting.
Armlet on Huskar. Still no boots though.
What the hell? Okay, this guy's...
Oh.
Is he really... Wow, this guy's just a dewarding machine. Koikfa. War on wards. Him and his courier. A 2-man team just taking down every ward on the map. Goodness gracious. Oh, creative use there, and you know, given the sentries to your carry, always a good move. Get him a little bit more money, just a little bit of change, a little bit of pocket money. Getting those boots faster, as he did just rush the armlet straight up. PYW just sitting at mid with an invis rune, too afraid to show himself. It's a miserable life.
Oh, he didn't have curse. I thought he's setting up the Huskar, but without curse, it's hard.
Yeah, there's not much you can do. If only you could use Cold Embrace on enemies, huh?
Are we going for Deso?
On the TA? Yeah.
Yeah.
To nobody's surprise, I would say.
Did
Yeah, but
Dire
also-
get both outposts?
They sure did, Saberlight, they sure did.
It's good for them.
Yeah, very nice boost of XP.
Yeah, Mickey is finishing up the Crimson now. So that's gonna be a huge time for them. They could probably even go Roche with it.
Huh. Yeah, this is interesting as well, going straight in for the Desolator afterwards. So that's kind of just showing that Liquid don't want to be sticking around this game. They don't want to let this one go on too long. They want to find a timing and finish the game in that timing. Vici is going to be the one trying to survive.
I'm not a fan of the Deso. I feel like that's way too like all in.
Yeah, you're really trying to force it when you go for that Desolator. But then look at their lineup. Like, how can they go late versus a TA Drow? And, well, the Silence comes out onto the Sand King. Sand King got himself out there. Comes asleep as well. Yang's on top of him. Follow it up with a stomp. And in comes a multi-shot as well. but he survives a little bit longer thanks to Tiger, but I don't think it's going to be enough, or is it? Yeah, they've got the dust. Boxy, despite the salve, he's going to be brought down as well. It's 2 kills up at top and 1 over at mid as PYW trying to get away with it, and he will be able to do so. Winter's Curse comes out, grabbing the kill onto the Kotl and getting himself to safety. That's kind of insane. Vici Gaming just found themselves so much on this map.
I mean, both DA and Vibrant survived because they just DP'd away. They killed the Kotl first, so they don't have any stuns on Liquid, and then they just DP'd away.
Easy
Yeah, and
peasy,
Brissa
just
is
like
going
that.
for a medallion. I like that way more. It's good for Roche. It's good for the Radiant cores. I like that. I feel like they need some control with the Huskar and Bristol.
Yeah, I kind of agree. The Sand King
Is
is
there-
not doing enough. He's dead again, actually, up in the top lane as he tries to delay VG Gaming a little bit more and just gives his life for the cause. These are kills which
box-
can't be happening, I feel like.
Yeah, Box is having a really rough time. Dying twice like this.
Urus, is he alright here? Tiger comes in from behind, but the Science actually coming out onto him. And Zania, though, coming forwards there. Not afraid to drop the Will-O-Wisp onto Urus, and they'll blast him back into it as well. It should be a kill, but the sleep comes out from the Elder Titan. Urus trying to run away, but he's so damn slow. Huskar asleep for seemingly ever. Trying to get in range for the life break, but he can't find the range, and Urus just gets to run away. A simple jog to safety. Turn around with the silence out onto the Shadow Demon, and Urus will survive. Ridiculous.
This is really sad that Tiger somehow didn't manage to get the disruption off. Kvoifa got stomped, so he wasn't doing anything in the Will-O-Wisp.
Yeah, it was a really fortunate observer ward here, which stopped the Shadow Demon able to get the disruption off because he was coming around the side of these trees here. Drow sitting right here, throws in the silence that way because he saw him coming around before he actually got there. So
No, I mean after the Will-O-Wisp. I'm not
Oh,
sure
right,
what was
yeah.
Tiger doing that he wasn't able to get the disruption off.
Yeah, I'm not too sure
Like-
either. Maybe being greedy and trying to get the +1 onto DY, but
Yeah, I don't know. This is not a kill they should miss.
and it's going to cost them as
Anyway.
VG coming straight back in on the top lane, looking for a little bit more. There's pings coming out onto Aureas. There are heroes surrounding him, but they're a little bit too slow. Meanwhile, on the top lane, they're not being slow onto Boxy here. Boxy in trouble once again. Shadow Demon trying to help out, but they just gets completely zoned out by Urus, and they're being able to find that kill onto Boxy. Another look for more. Stampede being used. Tiger's seen the traps on him. The damage is there, and he is just absolutely surrounded. There is no Liquid heroes coming in to save the day. Tiger, he's going to be another kill up here in the top lane, and Vici Gaming, despite being against a Huskar Bristle lineup, are finding so much momentum all of a sudden. I think
they're
this is
getting
just sloppy.
so outplayed right now on
Yeah.
Liquid. This, the most important hero for a Liquid right now is Sand King. He needs to get his Blink Dagger so Dire can fight. But he just died 3 times on the top lane, and he keeps going there. And Vici just keep going there as well and killing him. I mean, Mickey is farming a lot. He has almost 200 CS, so that's huge. But the thing is, it doesn't really make a difference because if they don't have a blink on Sand King, it doesn't really matter how much farm you have on Bristleback.
Oh, hello. Vampire Fangs have been found by Koigva. That's going to help out the Bristleback a little bit.
It's even really good on the Huskar.
True, true. Spell Lifesteal. I'm guessing it applies to Burning Spears. I mean, why wouldn't it?
True, and the regular lifesteal is also extremely good.
Yeah, well, it looks like he swapped it in and is planning on keeping it.
Dire are scanning.
Insania just getting the D-Ward into the pit. Trying to choke out Vici Gaming a little bit. Cause a little bit of confusion, a little bit of antagonization. Pupil's Gift? Mickey, buddy. Okay, he just pings it as well. Apparently no one wants his Pupil's Gift. Tiger's like, fine, goddamn cause, I'll go pick it up. Meanwhile, Drow throw a couple of arrows into the pit, trying to dissuade Liquid from taking Roshan, but they're going to need to do a little bit more than that, and DY is a little bit more than that. He throws down the stomp, putting the Huskar to sleep, but Mickey still just getting to work. And comes the Earth Splitter, ripping through, catches out Mickey. Meanwhile, on the backlines, they might have found Tiger, but Insania actually saves him with the blinding light and the ultimate. Meanwhile, the Huskar caught inside the Winter's Curse. Mickey brings down his teammate, and the damage is there. Ori is going to be the next target for Mickey. Mickey's on top of him, but Ori just turning him around with the big slaps, and now Yang coming in as well. Slow, stomp. There comes a disruption, but it's a little bit too late from Tiger. It's not going to make much of a difference onto Mickey, though Mickey does make it up onto the high ground. They keep on chasing, but there comes a Maelstrom. There comes a damage. There comes a kill. And meanwhile, the rest of Liquid trying to regroup, trying to make something happen here, but this Roche fight is an unmitigated disaster. And another stomp, another double edge, another right click, and down goes Tiger. Insanely the last one left alive as he makes his way north into the trees, trying to juke him around. Does not a bad job on avoiding that stun, but unfortunately I think it's too little too late as the rest of the team are bored by the Coddle's antics. They want Roshan, and with the help of the Drow Ranger they'll probably be able to get it. Ori coming in as well, the Desolator. Insania thinking he can try something, but he is totally mistaken as Roshan goes down. Ori picks up the Aegis, Insania dies, and that is the end of a very sad story for Liquid as they are just down so far in this match now.
It's incredible that Vici were able to win this team fight. Husker had 10-second BKB, but he didn't get an opportunity to pop it because he got cursed. On top of that, he got vesseled, and I mean, Daiga then didn't disrupt him. He was kind of close, but he didn't disrupt him because he was focusing on TA.
Look at this Wyvern's money, dude. Like, this Wyvern has 4,800 gold, more so than Boxy. I mean, only 38 and 5, so it's not like they've given him extreme farm priority or anything like that. He has just been finding gold. He didn't even go for the GPM talent. He's gone for plus 60 damage. So this guy has just been finding money, what, maybe via kills? Yeah, 403. Okay, that's where his money came from. I figured it out. 403 has allowed him to get the Spirit Vessel early for that fight, and it changes everything. It completely changes everything getting the Spirit Vessel early. You look at this Vici lineup and you say, maybe they might be in trouble because they won't be able to find a vessel in time. And PYW says, do not worry. I'm going to kill some fools, get this vessel. I got you covered, team.
Yeah. I don't know. Another thing is, it's really hard to go to the Roche pit against ET and Byron.
Yes. Yeah, that's exactly the point I wanted to make.
And perhaps like a better call would be to smoke and try to find a pickoff first.
Mm-hmm.
Like take away the shrine area from Radiant. Not sure, but the thing about that is that
blink on Boxy though, isn't it? They don't have the initiation.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was about to say. That they don't have blink. All right.
Okay. Urus just obliterates Insania. No worries there.
What you doing there, buddy?
Having issues, I think, is what he is doing.
Between tier 2 and tier 3.
Yep. Pushing. Space. Boxy also spotted out a little bit here, but he should be okay under the cover of night as well. He's gonna make sure he can grab the bounty rune. Although Yang might have something to say about that. Is he quick enough? Oh, yes he is. Yang jumps in, stuns him up, takes a bounty rune from right under his nose. It feels bad to be Boxy. His bait might not be over just yet as PYW fires some shots over the river. Look at the damage. Jesus.
Yeah, that's insane.
He gets half health by
just
that.
Gone.
And TA with the Blink Desolator. Vampire Fangs in the backpack as well for when that Aegis runs out. Everything a little TA could dream of. They're going to initiate onto Mickey now down in the bottom lane. I'm not too sure how committed they are to this kill. I mean, they don't really have the heroes here. Where's the TA? They need TA, don't they? Well, there's actually something going on at mid, actually, as Urus tries to get the solo kill onto the Shadow Demon, and with the BKB TP, he's going to be alright. Meanwhile, they're still chasing Mickey down in the bottom lane. Insania has arrived to try and back him up. Winter's Curse being used now. Just going to hold him steady, but in comes that Will-O-Wisp, holding them still. But again, sleep used onto the Bristle, controlling him up. This is just a series of very awkward moments down in the bottom lane. I don't know who's going for what, or I think no one's doing anything. They're just throwing spells at each other for fun.
No.
Oh my god. Koikva caught off guard in the backlines, trying to go for the sneaky wraparound, but caught in the act. And
I mean,
yeah,
I don't wanna flame Liquid or anything, but I feel like they're like not in their 100% form. Because for example, like Centaur Stomp is a spell that if you're like a tier 1 player and you're in form, you should be able to press BKB before it hits. Like obviously it's really hard, but I'm sure Koifa is a player that can do it for sure.
Yeah. I know what you're saying, and yeah. I don't know. When I have a rule when I'm casting Liquid is if things are going wrong, just blame Blitz.
Well, that's true.
Yeah. They need Vici Gaming's clicking coach is what they need. The guy who taught them how to pick up bounties faster. But no, Liquid clearly a little bit off form for this second match. You know, first game they put up a really good performance. It was a very, very tight first game. This one, though, they are just losing their momentum. In fact, it kind of feels like they never really had it, despite having pretty good laning phase.
Yeah, this Husker, I don't know, he needs
Boxy.
more...
He pops a bunch of smokes here, which isn't bad. He's going to see a courier as well. He's going to kill the courier. You betcha. See you later, boys. Blinks himself out. Age is now gone as well. Liquid may be hitting a timing. Possibly. They could try for something. But it is scary. Especially with the BKB on the Drow. I think there's a BKB on Templar Assassin being... she's a fair away from it. So, yeah, this could be an option. So I'm going to go for the Chrysalis over the BKB.
I don't know. Koifa is 0-3-0. Like, it's really tough. It's like, it's Husker. This hero either is unkillable or he's super squishy, and like in the past few engagements he was super squishy. Just died instantly.
Yeah, they've only managed to find one kill on the side of Liquid. That's not a good situation. And now they're jumping onto Mickey right now. Vici Gaming suddenly jumping in, but a nice disruption going to save him from most of the damage. Meanwhile, Boxy controlling up Ori, but here comes the Stampede. They're just going to jump forward and keep on pressing this fight. Boxy trying to go for the TP out, but that's not going to happen. Mickey just trying to sit in the front lines, but with the BKB, they'll take down that Will-O-Wisp instantly. Now in comes a taunt that allows them to get the distance. Meanwhile, they'll find off the rest of the team. Down goes Tiger. Koifa trying to fight up, trying to bring down the Templar Assassin. She is getting low, but she just TPs herself out to safety. Koifa trying to do the same thing. Will be successful in doing so, although Ori does die in base, so they get something at the very least.
That's a big kill for Koifa. That even though Tiger got the kill, so
Yeah.
he even bought back for it.
Probably...
Probably...
I bought back to pop the poison.
Yeah.
What a player. All right, that's pretty sick. It doubles their kill count, you know, huge for Liquid.
Yeah, I don't know. This fight was also kind of weird for Liquid because Koifa wasn't there. He was running and arrived at like the last 5 seconds of the fight.
Yeah.
They didn't really have a big chance.
Yeah, Liquid, they wanted to try and get a fight whilst that TA is still missing her BKB, and they kill the TA, but unfortunately they lose everybody in response, and even costs a buyback to pop that poison, so... All in all, 5 check for Liquid, still not feeling great. Not the greatest of vibes.
Yeah. Bristol going BKB, that helps a tiny bit, but to be honest, I don't feel like BKB is gonna make that big of a difference. Like, the main reason why you want to BKB on Bristol this game is that you don't get stomped by both Elder Titan and Centaur, so you can just run in and focus on Drow.
I'm excited to see the insane range, which is going to be coming out of the Wyvern now, by the way. Enchanted Quiver. Want to see that with Arctic Burn. He's now a sniper.
Yang might be in trouble. Or
He might be, although he's just straight up running and insane, and they're going to pop the ultimate to try and get away from this one, so no Stampede. They might even consider keeping him chasing here on Liquid, but they do get themselves back. A little bit cautious here. Meanwhile, Ori going to try and take the bottom outpost, will be successful. They lose that one. They should be able to reclaim top at the very least.
oh no, that was a slight misplay from Liquid. Tiger initiating way too soon, so Boxy wasn't in position to stun. The Stampede caught them by surprise. Boxy missed the stun by a tiny bit.
Yeah.
I mean that would have been a huge kill. This guy is 405.
Yeah, he's one of the big targets, PYW. He's gonna have that 4-star online soon, but biggest of all is of course Urus. 606 on this Drow Ranger, doing an absolutely crazy job. And now with the Enchanted Quiver on the Drow as well, so that's going to be a lot.
Okay.
And they're going for Roche again without a pickoff. We know how this went last time, and with the Elder Titan, King of the Roche Pit in the neighborhood, this is going to be bad. And now the Boxy immediately getting jumped upon. Daiga's going to save him with the disruption. He needs to get himself out. The silence is still on him. And they will be able to escape. Winter's Curse, though, coming out onto the BKB. Roshan is low. Yang getting into the pit. It says an Earthsplitter coming through. A nice stun from Boxy on the backlines, but look at the damage from Eurus, just tearing through Kuiper. Kuiper can't do anything. He's just stuck in the pit, dying a death. Meanwhile, the rest of Vici flooding into Roshan's pit, taking down Mickey, and he will fall to the blade of the Centaur. Tiger as well in a whole world of hurt. He's not going to be able to get a disruption off anymore as they finish off Insania. Tiger melts as well. All 5 dead on the side of Team Liquid. Vici Gaming into the pit. The Aegis is theirs. And Vici Gaming take another huge Roshan fight. Yet you got to feel bad for Team Liquid at the same time. You have to try and find these pickoffs if you're going to try and go to Roshan. Their Roche fighting is just so good on the side of Vici Gaming. It is so good.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, I don't know. This game seems unwinnable for Liquid at this moment.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
It is. It's not unwinnable. You know, there's always a chance, but they have a very
True.
late game line. They have a very early game lineup, a very momentum-based lineup.
Radiant structures.
And well, Vici Gaming are knocking on their front door 26 minutes into the game.
Dire's
I think that story speaks for itself, but they're going to keep on defending. Liquid, they don't throw in the towel just yet. They want to keep it on going. Desolator, though, going to tear through the barracks very easily, especially with the help of the Drow Ranger's aura. Vici, it's not much. And they're just pinging on the next objective. They don't want to make this game last any longer than it has to.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Why is there an Orb of Destruction in Ori's back? Oh, I guess she's got an Aegis, but still. I feel like it's a really good item on Wyvern.
Ooh, yeah, even on Trow, if she... Oh, she does have slots.
Doesn't have the slots. Yeah.
I would even say that I mean, probably not. Actually, it's not that good on Drow since your ulti goes through armor anyways. But like for pushing, I'm pretty sure they should equip it on someone.
Well, depends. It's the Orb of... It takes away bonus armor, though, doesn't it? Orb of Destruction and Desolator. And...
True. Yeah.
Marksmanship
that's
only
right.
goes through base armor, so it should still be
maybe
pretty good.
it's actually worth.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Ooh, Craggy Coat on the Bristleback. I don't think he'll be sad about that one.
Yeah.
Does he want the attack speed, though?
I think he gives
Probably.
it to... I mean, Sand King is a good carrier of this, and possibly even Husker, because this guy, he needs armor, even though he has plate mail now, so... It's...
Mass TPs on the bottom outpost. Vici Gaming, they want to defend this one. Liquid, they think they're being smart going for this, but unfortunately they've missed their timing already. Boxy goes in, manages to grab the bouncy room, blinks himself out. Alright, star points there. However, in comes the Winter's Curse. That's going to allow Vici Gaming to set up for this one. Stomped coming immediately afterwards. Tiger trying to save the day as best he can. Mickey is surviving this one for the time being, but they've just got in the backlines and killed off Kuiper. Mickey's getting dropped like a stone, and he helped up the GG Brunch, which is very telling. And there it comes. GG from Team Liquid. The game is over, and it was convincing. They are unable to find their timings. They're unable to play around their Huskar. Liquid never really stand a chance. After that first game, they just melted.